everyone, thanks for joining me on my Final Fantasy IV challenge run. We're going to be doing basically no items. That means no items in battle, outside of battles, save points, or throwing items from Edge. So no Phoenix Downs. This is the first game I ever owned. It's probably the first game I ever beat. I can't remember exactly. But I'm excited to go ahead and try this out and share it all with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So, playing the Pixel Remaster version on the PS5, obviously. I will be switching to the original soundtrack. I don't have any problem with the new one, but here we go. I also will not be reading much, as I've played this game probably 25 to 30 times. So, you can go ahead and pause if you need to read more, yada yada, or just ask me, and I can pretty much tell you the exact story. It's not exactly the deepest story, but it is the first Final Fantasy game with a legitimate story. Clearly, if you know me, you know Kain is my favorite character in Final Fantasy history. Yes, I know he's a betraying little shit, but here we are, right? So here we are getting the water crystal from Mysidia. We got Dark Knight Cecil here being the main character, all during this prologue here. So I don't foresee I don't know, I can foresee a few places this whole challenge on becoming very difficult. I'll basically all the way up to Zeramis. I bet something like Tower of Zot will be difficult, with especially how anytime Tella is our only caster, that will be very difficult. Here is basically all the automatic fight stuff that we do. I'm not going to be doing any of the improvements here of like movement speed or experience or more gold or anything like that. I mean, I probably pretty much won't need any gold because I can't use items anyway. So, oh well, I never noticed that for all the times I played this game. I guess Cecil gets a heal in between each fight. So I just remember in the original Final Fantasy II, he basically never even got touched. He always used the 2 items first, before the other monsters could even move. So, this is one of the most iconic themes in this game. It's the Red Wings theme. So, I always love this because you basically land on the castle and the town and the desert, which you pretty much never could. So, again, longest prologue. I used to get up to go use the bathroom once. I'll tell you the spot, because you have to click through all this. So, a little bit of ground rules. First 2 characters you will control will be Cecil and Kain. Cecil is a Dark Knight. In the original Final Fantasy II for the release in America, he never used to have the darkness ability. They thought, we got a dumbed down version. It was called Easy Mode. Where basically they thought American gamers weren't good enough for the quote-unquote hard mode. So here we're giving the water crystal, there's 4 on the overworld, to the King of Baron, quote-unquote king. I'm sure you can probably figure out by now because it's not that deep a story. Our second character will be Kain. He is the betrayer, as you all have probably figured out if this isn't your first time ever hearing the game. He is a Dragoon, probably my favorite class in all Final Fantasy. He can jump, which basically takes, I think it's like a turn and a half or 2 to do double the damage, but he will be immune to all damage. So it is kind of nice. He is slightly physically weaker than Cecil, especially Paladin Cecil. So this was the first game that had the active time battle system. I may use the speed up games thing or fights thing, like auto battle. So one of the first things, I think there's gold in one of these, but so that's the wrong way. So some of the improvements here from Pixel Remaster over the original Final Fantasy. Clearly the music is upgraded. You can go diagonally. So there's Rosa. She is going to be extremely important without items here for this. So yeah, that's right. I wanted to change. Oh, I was on the original. Cool. Here's the legendary Cid from Final Fantasy IV. There's a Cid in every Final Fantasy game, just kind of what connects them. So basically, Cecil here got demoted because he questioned the king, and him and Kain now have to go deliver a aptly named bomb ring to Summoner's Village. It's kind of funny that they, it opens up and destroys the village. You'll see, and it's, it's kind of like, oh, I wonder why he would do that to us. It's like, well, it's called a bomb ring. In the original, it's called a package. So at least the confusion is a little bit known. So right now, Cecil is fighting with himself because he doesn't want to be the Dark Knight bad guy that, Baron's warriors are known to be. Rosa is a white mage. So they're basically almost completely opposite. So the best thing about this game, this Final Fantasy, is there's not a lot of grinding involved. If you basically fight about 75 to 85% of your fights, you will do fairly well on leveling. So mostly everything else you can overcome with good strategy in this game if you're a little bit under leveled. As I said, this won't be any sort of you won't see much speed run tech, anything like that. So I'm just going to let this play here. And as Pro Jared likes to put it, imagine that a game about 4 crystals of light that we have to go collect, yada yada. So this will be basically one of 2 cutscenes in the entire game where it's not like in the actual game. So I would go into Baron, but again, we're doing no actually, you know what? We're not going to take a chocobo this time because we're not really doing speed running. So like here, auto battle, yes, it's whatever. It's just attacking, but helps speed these battles up that really are not going to be challenging. So as you can see here, you can kind of do the diagonal movement. It used to be just 4 ways. So the only ways I'll be able to basically heal myself are ins or story modes, like before you fight Lubricante, where he heals you beforehand, stuff like that. So you're going to have to be very tricky, use a lot of Osmos for especially Tella, because he only gets about 90, I think it is 90 MP, so you can't use Medio. and then you don't ever pick up any, I think they're the apples that improve mana. So what we're going to do here is actually use darkness just to kind of speed this up. So otherwise, because darkness will one-shot goblins, unfortunately it takes some percentage of your health. I think it's 10 to 15%. Let's see. Yeah, it takes 10%. But Cecil leveled up, which is great. So again, no need to pick up any chests, at least any of these. As they don't have any, auto battled into darkness, which is not going to kill these. So, killed 2, that's alright. So clearly you're going to see me use Kain a lot whenever we have him as my kind of sprite for the overworld. So, we are going to choose to ignore your warnings, Miss Dragon. This could be basically the only really interesting fight here to start, because I have no magic. So I'm going to have to be very careful. Okay. Because when she turns into mist, she won't, see here, you have to defend because otherwise she hits you back with Blizzard, which does about 30 to 50, I think. To each of you, it's kind of like this is the first version of a Final Fantasy game where the bosses actually had like mechanics. So this is kind of introducing you to them. Unlike, what was it, in the first 3 Final Fantasies, where basically bosses were just, oh, we have more health and deal more damage. There's no real, really skill or anything involved in them other than they're just, as I said, oh, we deal more damage. There you go. One of the most interesting things I never picked up on in my first few playthroughs is Kain is left-handed. You will notice they actually draw that into the sprite there, which I think was really cool of them back then. As you'll see, his spear comes out from his left hand. So, alright. Again, I think we should be close. I think she has something like 300. I have this game platinumed, and I can't remember what the bestiary says for the Mist Dragon. And yes, there's a reason I'm calling her her, and you will find that out here soon. Okay. Come on. There it is. Should have her down by just about now. That should do it. There we go. Boom. Get the disintegrating. You're going to see that a lot for bosses. Kain leveled. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean much. You will see why soon. Alright. I'm going to do my first real save kind of right here. I don't know why. Just kind of whatever. Here we are. You'll see me save. So here we go. Oh, big surprise. The ring is growing. The bomb ring is going to go off and destroy the city or town. Man, that's weird. Who would have ever predicted that? So I will do one small thing of grinding here for Iridia when I pick her up, because she does come in at level 1. And I really am proud, especially with, magicians and everything like that, or mages. I'm going to have to do a little extra grinding because I can't clearly use items. So, We're gonna have to get that figured out. So right now, we're deciding, oh man, we have to go against Baron, but first we have to go get Rosa. We're gonna take Rydia. We're gonna try and take Rydia with us. Rydia. I'm probably gonna mix them up between the two this whole video or this whole series. So you cannot kill her. Trust me, I've tried. Game Genie doing 9,999 damage. She is basically invincible. So she calls Titan. Kicks the shit out of us. There's nothing you can do about that. As I said, she's unbeatable. And it unlocks this. I remember my first few playthroughs, I never went back to Summoner's Village. I can't remember if it actually has a name other than that, but because you pick up plane here or airship, so here we go. We're all discombobulated, so I'm gonna go here to Kaipo, if I remember right. So gonna come here. No reason really getting in fights here. In fact, I'm probably gonna try and run here. Actually, no, because I get a free. I get a free heal up here because we stay at the inn. There we go. Alright, get in here. So, I'm going to go to the inn. Rydia is clearly not doing well. Her mom just died. That's why I call her the Miss Dragon Hirsch. Basically, I guess, if you kill her summon, you kill the summoner. So, basically, we're trying to convince Rydia to, not hate us forever. We'll see. So, as we sleep here, as this is a weird hotel, yes, I understand, because it's just 6 beds. But so here we go. Gonna have this little fight. So these ones are interesting, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna see how much damage they are gonna do, or if I kill them in one shot. So basically, if you kill these soldiers before you kill the general, he will run away, and the general is worth a lot of money. So now the only problem is the general, being in the back line, which was just introduced in this game, if I remember right, will take a lot less damage. So we're gonna have to see, or less damage than normal. But as I said, if he's gonna be worth the gold and the experience, even though, yes, I know we reset. But the gold especially, because I get the feeling I'm gonna, especially mid-game, have to stay in a lot of inns. And I'm definitely gonna have to keep up on my equipment more than a normal Final Fantasy run, because it will be... No, I'm just trying to speed this up in between. Okay, yeah, attack for 8. Just make sure we target the general. We do not want him to run after all this time. Okay, here we go. Now the Baron Soldier will usually, if he even gets his turn off, will, as you can see, 609 experience and 250 gold is great for this, even though I'm going to go through here afterwards and sell all my equipment, or not equipment, items, because clearly I can't use them, so no reason in holding on to them. So Rydia, and just notice that, oh, we're the ones who saved her. That's nice of us. So, all right, here we are. Now we have Rydia. Apparently, a lot of people seem to like her in every Facebook thing or anything like that. I see her. There's the worst townsperson. So I'm gonna sell you. You. Okay. Alright. So, all right. So now, first off, because I've done this, can't really use it, but I thought that was something different. We have to be able to walk past Tella up here. We have to talk to Rosa. Have to talk to this guy, so we have to go get a sand ruby from the cave up north. So, I have to deal with the worst character in Final Fantasy. That would be Edward. So, real quick, gonna look, see, she's level 1. She is extremely weak, but she does have the Chocobo summon, which will be a big help. And she will be a healer, so that is even bigger. So, let's get him going. You are one of the fangs, we can't lose you. Because if you don't get experience, there's no reason for any of this. See, as you can see, I want to get her. I think she gets lightning at level 4. So there you go, Shore and Cure. So I think we can do, yeah, we can do a few more. We're gonna try and keep these kind of down to these grinding sessions down to the minimum that we can, but you have to understand it's just eventually going to be a thing that we have to do, because as I said, I have, you know, I can't use items, so not even tents at save points, anything like that, so it's going to make especially Cecil, okay, it must be 5, but we get a free rest at coming up. So 50, whatever, I don't have anything else to spend my money on. Alright. Let's go up here to the Watery Pass. The boss will be Octomon. He is really not bad, especially since I'm going to... I can't use that, that's right. Alright. So preemptive, yeah, let's kill these guys. They're not too, shouldn't be too hard. Oh, that's right, I don't have lightning. Oh, sorry, I just had to sneeze. There we go. And she has no accuracy there being in the back row because you get an accuracy debuff with that. Plus, just, yeah. Wizards just don't hit things with their stick very well. There we go, now she got it. Got Thunder, that's going to help out a ton. So here's Tella. Yeah, you must save his daughter. There we go. Sage, Tella has joined the party. Hooray! I'm so excited. He is freaking worthless. Although he does have the best line in all of the game, calling it is the classic Spoony Bard. Okay, I know Toads are weak to Blizzard. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Got another level for Rydia. Now, down here is a bunch of gold that I'll be able to use for the Paladin equipment. That will be basically the first equipment I buy. It's out of Mysidia. I will buy it on the way out. So, X Potion, Dry Ether, Phoenix Down. I'm trying to remember. So Tella, being a sage, has white and black magic. Rydia, I guess I should tell you too, is a summoner. In her young girl form, aka this, she cannot use fire till a story thing, but she can summon. When she grows up, she loses the ability to use white magic, but she becomes significantly more powerful summoning. There we go. Iron Armlet. Oh, that's right. You want to equip that on Tella. Alright. I don't know the exact percentages that stuff gets split. I haven't, I played this game for mostly just a lot of fun. Sometimes when you do escape, you can lose Gil, which is not great, but sometimes we just are probably gonna have to do. So zombies are not good. I do not want to fight any undead because Cecil will do no melee damage to them because he is using the Dark Sword. AKA we can all figure that out, right? Okay. So, Rydia. So it's funny, Tellah will actually eventually start losing stats as you level him up. Just kind of one of the little quirks of the game. Okay, that's an Aether, or an Ether, whatever you want to call it. So he especially is slow. In fact, in the free Enterprise randomizer, a lot of people use him just as a anchor, which is based on the agility of the middle character when you don't have like Cecil as the main character. It's a big old formula. You can look it up if you really want. So here we are. This is the first save point we've seen. So you can normally use tents here. And so since Tellah's using the tent and I am not, it counts. So this is the free heal I was telling you about. So it's, here we are. Yeah, gonna go through, basically talking about giving you a quick rundown. Tellah's looking for his daughter who ran away with a bard who turns out to be the Prince of Demician. Okay. I'm gonna save here just on the off chance we have problems, we'll call it. Okay. Ice Rod, that will be good. Probably sell that for quite a bit too. So I don't need any levels here anymore, especially on stuff like this. So I'm going to be running from a few battles here. Hopefully I don't drop too much gold. Alright. Hopefully this kills them all, or mostly kills them. That's right, I gotta look and make sure and see if Tellah has Osmos. I can't remember if he does. He does, good. So down here, there's Gil, and then... Oh, actually, you know what? With preemptive, I can do this. So recall you see on Tellah's thing, because before we reached... Let's see. Hopefully that kills them. Nope. Okay. We're gonna run. It's just not worth it to use that much mana. Bomb fragment, that'll sell for a decent amount. So we pick up Cecil's first change of armor. Oh, so these can happen too. Back attacks, basically. It's like a preemptive strike for them, but also, we get to switch everyone around. It's a pain in the ass, and we don't like them. So, here we go. We're gonna go pick up these because I just can't seem to remember. Okay, we're gonna kill these toads because it should be quick. So, alright, one of these, there we go, feather cap. We're gonna equip all this stuff on Rydia because if you see, Tellah has even more HP than Cecil. That's kind of a big deal. That one definitely, we'll run down and grab that. I want to say it's potions, but yep, man. Alright, coming up here. Yeah, kill these. And alligators, being an alligator, weak to, or reptile, weak to ice. There we go. The Antarctic wind should go for pretty good. I'm pretty okay with Rydia's MP there. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to mess with these. The Tiny Mage will basically counter everything with spells. It's kind of a pain in the ass. And Osmos, definitely don't need that. There we go. There's Cecil's first upgrade for weapon. As you can see, it said Shadow Blade. They're all darkness. I would attack you, a zombie here, but I just don't want to waste your time. Here we go. We'll go outside. Normally, you would definitely use a tent here. As I said, though, we can't do that. Alright, she's at 70. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so now come down here, jump down a waterfall. That's always a great idea. So, yep, land perfectly fine. As you can see, our health didn't go down at all. Okay, gonna run down here. It's funny, I think this is the... do they call it the Hell Arbor in this one? So before it was Hades. Okay, it is Hades. Alright, so clearly, you can figure out that's for Cecil. It's funny, there is actually no Hades shield. You know what? Because I think this will level up Rydia. This would be bad if anyone actually got toted. Yeah. No? Well. I think I can get rid of that with a spell. If not, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, there we go. Hurts my mana, but... So, Octomamon. Big octopus. Pretty easy to figure that out. So, clearly weak to lightning. Decently weak to the sword strikes from Cecil. He is actually interesting because as I damage him, you'll see his legs will start to go away. And he actually gets slower. He starts off rather quick. But as you can see, 234, cast Thunder, and so that recall is basically he can randomly cast any spell. So here's your first summon you're gonna see, the Chocobo, hooray! 64, not bad at all. Okay. Now I don't need to change anything because we're not really low on health anywhere. There we go. These crits from Cecil are nice. I got. Let's see here. Probably 2 more cat. Yeah, Chocobo 6. Oh. Now we gotta switch this out. This is the danger, and I'm gonna have to start paying attention to this more. Is now if he hits Rydia, that could be a problem. It's not end of the world if she dies, but let's see here. Oh, that's right, he only has Cura here. We're gonna just use Cura on her. So there we go. Should be fine now. And getting down to the last tentacle. Octomammoth is almost done. This might actually do it. Go with the Thunder. No, not quite. But this should do it then. Oh, yep, there we go. So. Cecil leveled up. There we go. Now we can go to Damsian. Hooray! Yeah, we're all so excited. Alright. So, I'm going to save here. We're going to come up here. I'm going to leave you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger here before we end the episode. Oh no! The Red Wings, the thing Cecil used to be captain of. Uh-oh. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna end my recording. I will see you guys next time.